Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Libra October 4th, 2024. If you've held on a little too tightly to things keeping you from expressing your true self, you'll soon make changes after today's solar eclipse. This eclipse occurs in your sector of romance, creative self-expression, recreation, children, and hobbies, setting up events and new beginnings in one or more of these areas of life. Romantic inclinations and celebratory, playful, or just for fun endeavors are in the spotlight. It can be a passionate time or when you feel bolder about sharing yourself or your creations. You will likely attract favorable attention from others, especially romantically or creatively speaking. Starting or furthering a hobby can be in focus. It can also be a period of making significant decisions about recreation, hobbies, love, and children. You might awaken to hidden or dormant talents. Sometimes, new beginnings can come of endings, and it's a powerful time to set your goals and intentions regarding pursuing your joy. Because an eclipse can wipe out your energy before rebuilding it with more authentic motivation, you should take your time as this process unfolds. You've likely felt the crackle of energy promising something major is about to happen. This is because a solar is blasting a doorway open for you now and in the months to come. They also mark destined fresh starts and new beginnings depending on where they ignite the sky. This one highlighted your solar house of true love, passion, and romance and is the most essential lunation of the year for singles to put themselves out there and line up dates with new suitors. You could now cross paths with a fated romantic partner who changes your life forever. Couples can feel the zest reignite in their rapport or hear of a sudden pregnancy. What could you create? A new creative cycle will begin in your work life thanks to the new moon's annular solar in Libra. Reflect on what inspires you 3 days before and after this eclipse. Whatever comes up could become an immense source of insight and imagination. You may feel inspired to pursue a fulfilling professional opportunity, like a fellow friend or coworker has done. It could be time to seek a hobby, talent, or idea in your work life over the next 6 months. See where your creativity may lead during this fateful yet unexpected cycle. You have a knack for getting along well with others, and it's time to turn your focus onto yourself and pay attention to what you want and need. This isn't easy for you, and you will be glad to hear that the planetary transit is aiding those on difficult paths. Creating a structure within which you can take care of your health needs is the best way to go. This way, you will not have to think about it. Plan ahead, including meals, exercise, rest, and entertainment. Wow! What energy you have! Luck, faith, and enthusiasm will be with you these days. But be careful about being too impatient in all that you undertake, because this could play you a trick and harm your success. To canalize your voracious appetite and ardent desires, run or take a stroll with the dog. But above all, don't hold it against everyone else that they don't feel as great as you. Before returning to a playful and creative part of your chart in the heart of the workweek, and beginning the lead-up to tomorrow's eclipsing new moon, the moon will deliver its monthly work and life balance reminders. The timing couldn't be better. A friendly aspect between Mars on the income front and Saturn on the career front is separating, but they remain within each other's influence. Meanwhile, Venus is entering your work sector and wants a piece of the action. Heart of the working week or not, the moon not only returns to your romantic sector today but to begin the lead-up to tomorrow's eclipsing new moon. While as the sun and moon come together, this can give matters of the heart a surge of forward momentum. As a solar, this adds the element of fate while making these some of the most potent romantically charged lunar vibes of the year. Our eyes in the sky. If you're curious about what this lunar phase might bring into your life, now is the perfect time to reflect on the energy swirling around the days leading up to and following the eclipse. The events, feelings, and insights you experience 3 days before and after the eclipse are not random. They serve as guideposts for what's to come over the next several months. Think of it like the universe offering you a sneak peek into the future. So, pay close attention. What patterns are emerging? What thoughts keep resurfacing? Trust that these clues are part of a bigger plan that's beginning to unfold. This new lunar cycle opens doors, but here's the thing, it's not just about stepping through them blindly. It's about how you approach what's on the other side. Have you ever found yourself in the middle of a small disagreement, only to look back later and wonder, how did that get so out of hand? Emotions can flare during this time, and situations can escalate quickly. That's why it's more important than ever to focus on what truly matters. Instead of getting wrapped up in the heat of the moment or letting minor frustrations consume you, take a step back, pause, and ground yourself. Remember, not every battle is worth fighting. Conserve your energy for the things that truly align with your bigger picture. Think back to a time when your patience was tested. How did you handle it? Maybe it was a difficult conversation at work, or a disagreement with a loved one. Did you react quickly, or did you give yourself time to cool off before responding? This eclipse is asking you to approach things thoughtfully. Sometimes, the best response isn't immediate. Sometimes, the most powerful thing you can do is step away from the moment, give yourself space to breathe, and come back with a fresh perspective. This approach, especially now, will help you navigate any challenges with grace and keep you focused on your long-term goals. And speaking of long-term goals, the perceptive energy of this eclipse is here to help you find clarity. If you've been feeling stuck or overwhelmed by a complicated issue, whether it's work-related, a personal dilemma, or plans for the future, now is the time to tap into your intuition. You may have one of those light bulb moments where everything clicks into place. Have you ever experienced a moment where a problem that seemed unsolvable suddenly became crystal clear? That's the kind of energy this eclipse is gifting you. Embrace it. Trust that your mind is sharp, your instincts are on point, and you're more than capable of cutting through any confusion. Beyond personal clarity, you'll likely notice that your welcoming energy makes it easier to connect with others. Maybe you've been craving deeper conversations with people who share your passions or interests. Or perhaps you've been considering new partnerships, whether in business, friendships, or romance. This eclipse is a wonderful time for collaboration and building new connections. Your ability to communicate authentically and engage meaningfully with like-minded people will open doors to exciting opportunities. So, be open to new relationships forming, whether they're professional or personal. Have you ever met someone new and instantly felt that spark of connection? This might just be the time for those kinds of fated encounters. On the financial front, the energy of this eclipse supports smart, thoughtful decisions. Whether you're managing your day-to-day finances or exploring bigger investment opportunities, you'll notice a boost in your ability to assess situations with clarity and confidence. Have you ever come across a great deal and felt that instinctual nudge to act quickly? That sharp instinct is heightened right now, so trust your gut. Whether you're searching for bargains or considering long-term investments, you'll be able to distinguish between good and bad offers with ease. Take advantage of the opportunities that feel right before someone else snaps them up. As you move forward, remember that the effects of this eclipse will ripple through the next 6 months. It's like a new chapter being written in the story of your life. What seeds are you planting today that you want to nurture in the months ahead? Whether it's your personal growth, relationships, career, or something else entirely, this is the moment to set your intentions.